I'm sorry, I can't channel evil Satan power. They didn't teach me that in elementary school.
Magic always has a cost, as young Nasuana knows. And sometimes that cost is worth paying to save the world.
I hand him the broken black elf stone.
Ah, yes. Well, good to know that it worked. I do apologize for you losing your black elf stones.
It was worth resurrecting Al-Anon, I hope.
I hope so too, because now we must stop the Warlock Lord.
What about the
Stop the
Crimson?
Crimson. That was the first bad guy we were introduced to.
Let's just let them kill each other.
Also, Big Macintosh says hi.
He is a good horse. He's a good friendly horse. I do hope you fed him a good apple.
So I'm going to just try something.
We fed him the apple we had.
I'm going to take the 2 pieces of the black elf stone. I'm going to like put them together. I'm going to try and earth bend them together.
Alright.
Oh, sweet! That would be fucking awesome!
I'm just like looking at them like,
There you go.
Those are made of earth type thing.
That's
It is
Earth.
rock. I do rock. Let's do rock.
Alright. You roll greater than a 15.
I do not. It was a 4 plus like 6, I think.
Well, if no one's
It was a
watching
good
you
try.
do it, you can always try again later. She
Breaks.
got to roll like 3 times.
I did,
It
actually.
like breaks in my hand. I'm like, oh
You make it worse.
You make it worse to just put it in your pocket.
Well, then, Dust. No, it just doesn't work.
Okay.
Yeah, put it in your pocket, try again later.
I will. I wonder what happens if I try and earth bend an elf stone.
Anyway, Nasuana, I'm glad you came. It was good to finally meet you more in person.
Yeah, I mean, it kind of felt like we were in person for a while there, but I guess we weren't really, so.
I
She
guess
has a
I
whole
am
bunch.
not
Does she really need like all of them to
allowed
watch?
to leave this particular world.
Oh, where's that picture of the, Origin and the one that got us here?
They're in your book.
Oh, the symbols?
Yeah, I pull out my book and I show him the symbols.
Our gate symbols.
What does this symbol mean to what is this symbol? The one that brought us here.
That is a symbol for my world. I'm surprised you have that. Interesting that's in a book.
It's how we got here.
Oh! You finally learned to open your gateways.
That's how we got here.
You did.
Wonderful! That's great.
We also went to this very strange world with a big white silver tower thing. Lots of people everywhere. There were very strange objects all around.
Pointy
And
tower with a disc on top.
Yeah, it was a really weird world.
yeah,
There's
and
a lot of
that's
noise and strange people.
that's where this symbol took us.
We didn't stay there long.
Yeah, that is the origin. That is the original world.
Oh.
Well, I'm glad we're not, one of the better, more superior offshoots.
This world used to look like that one. A long time ago.
But then it got pretty.
It got mostly dead. That's what actually happened. But yes, if you would like to call it pretty, you're more than welcome to. To be fair, the greed of humans was quite significant in the olden days.
Also now.
You say that like the rate of human fluctuates. It's a really straight line. If you were to chart it, it's like here, but it's straight.
That is fair. But science was more well known in the ancient times around here.
So, what do we need to do now to help stop the worlds from converging?
Oh, I don't know how to fix that. But we do have an immediate problem here and now. We have two issues. Obviously, you've already known about the Crimson. However, we have a more stressing concern. One of my pupils, his name is Brandon, has decided to resurrect the Warlock Lord.
Brandon.
Yes.
Fucking Brandons. The only thing worse is that your pupil's name was Chad. Although I hope you would know better than to take on a pupil named Chad.
I would never put a pupil named Chad.
There you go.
Even I have standards.
What if you're a surfing instructor?
Then you're already named Chad.
However, one problem at a time. I do believe the Crimson can wait to be dealt with. More pressing, in my opinion, by far, is the Warlock Lord. If he has the ability to kill me, and he did so fairly easily, he will only get stronger the longer he's in this world.
Well, the Crimson did wipe out an entire town.
The elves are arrogant.
The Crimson are elves?
No, the
Some of
people
them are.
are wiped out.
Or they're multi...
It's a political faction,
they're
basically.
multi-racial.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they're multi-racial.
That's right. That's right.
Yep. They are...
I think he was saying that the elves were too arrogant to believe they could be attacked.
Let's see.
Could we convince the Crimson to help us wage battle against the Warlock Lord?
Considering we use magic, that would be...
They don't have to know that.
They don't have to know that.
Yeah.
We can convince them.
He's literally the
Possible.
Warlock Lord.
He obviously has magic, or they would call him something else.
He wouldn't be a warlock otherwise, yeah.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Interesting. Maybe.
Has the
Maybe.
has the Elcrease tree recovered?
Yes, the Elcrease is fine. Okay. Yeah, the Elcrease, we saved that a few years ago.
Okay, good.
Likely the heir to the Elven throne did sacrifice herself to become the Elcrease.
Oh.
So, she is now guarding the demons. That being said,
That seems like a story.
Yeah.
Someone should write a novel about that.
someone should. Why?
Okay, done.
Yes. I have my own personal novelist. His name is Terry Brooks.
Nice.
He gets a little underfoot sometimes, but hey, what can you do when you're a little nerdy man? So, alright, so General Ryga is the leader of the Crimson. We do have one slight problem with him.
Mm.
He is impervious to magic.
No, he's impervious to this world's magic.
Sure.
Well, why would somebody on this world be impervious to air bending
A magic
that
not
picks
from
you
this
up
world.
and tosses you? Or you can be impervious to magic and someone magics all the earth under your feet away and you fall. You're not impervious to gravity.
Yeah, you can affect
Are you
you can
impervious
affect
to a
your
whole
environment
thing?
that will
Yeah.
affect him. Because that's
Right,
not
I'm just-
directly
I'm
magic affecting him.
I'm simply specifically mentioning that just in case someone decides to throw a fireball, or maybe use some red elf stones, or
Finds 5 friends to dance at him, and then a
throws
6th
a
person
rock.
goes
Throws
around.
throws a single rock with 5 friends dancing. That is always a problem sometimes when you don't have enough friends for that.
I like to think that there was just the one really impotent earthbender throwing the rock and the other ones were just dancing because they were happy.
If I could include that clip in our video, I certainly would, but you really should look that up because it is hilariously terrible. And then go watch the cartoons because they're amazing.
I'm assuming he's also impervious to my Almancy soothing his emotions or something like that.
Possibly. I don't know if it would work for, like, coin toss.
We actually
quench
don't
you.
know if he's immune to magic, off-world magic. We know that he's immune to magic on this world,
Yes.
but
And yeah, like I could push a piece of metal at him,
Yeah.
shoot some metal at him or something.
Yeah, because you throw bits of metal at him hard enough.
Yeah. He's not impervious to metal.
Some people
Right.
call it arrow. Other people call it coin shot.
Right.
I'm simply mentioning that because it's good information to have.
Yeah.
Should he decide to discover specifically the four of you have forms of magic, and you tend to be a little against that.
We hadn't heard. Yeah, they don't like magic. That's
Oh,
not
really?
The only thing
This is brand new news to us.
Okay.
Brand new information.
You did the sarcasm. Pat yourself on the back.
So, if we're gonna convince them, we have to be really careful about not using any of our abilities.
I think that ultimately you are the, I don't want to say least magical, but easiest to pass as non-magical, because if you don't have any metals in your system, you can't do anything anyway.
Right. I'm basically inert
Yeah.
without having consumed metals.
Why? By the way, why is the wizard king?
Warlock Lord.
Warlock Lord.
Wizard King. Wizards have no sense of right and wrong.
What is he going to do? Like now that he's resurrected?
He is going to destroy the Elcrease and release the demons.
Oh, that's not good. We should stop that.
That's bad.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Especially since I do believe Averlorn is mostly destroyed at the moment.
it is, yeah. There are 11 survivors.
That we found. We did.
One of them's name is
Rupert talked
What's
to
his
us.
name?
Elrune.
Elrune.
Haha.
Ah, yes.
His name is Elrune. Because it's kind of like Elrond.
There you go.
That's the only reason I
So,
don't remember his last name.
I do believe the elves will not be
Sounds
much
similar.
help in stopping the Warlock Lord at this point. Thanks to our lovely friends from the Crimson. So, on the bright side, I see you've met my daughter Marith.
Yes.
She's nice.
She is very nice.
We have no reason to believe that she's not your daughter and that she gave us had terrible instructions on the thing to do.
It worked.
Yes, it was a very unfortunate way to bring me back, but I also must be entering my druid sleep here shortly. So I will be unable to accompany you on your mission.
That's a druid sleep.
Yeah,
It allows me to regain my powers that I had lost.
how long does that take?
We call that sleep.
Yes, that's great, except your sleep usually doesn't last 1,000 years.
Oh, that's a long time.
Oh,
So you're never going to be able to help us again.
Correct.
We'll get to it. Hurry
Were
up.
you getting too useful?
No, I died, and now I need to regain my powers.
You killed my entire family, my entire village, and then my mentor, and then we brought him back to life, only so you could rip him away from us again.
He's still here.
yes.
Life is
He hasn't
hard.
gone to sleep yet.
Yes, but he has no powers. He can't
But he
actually
can
help.
still teach you.
We need to get him some green milk.
Some green milk? Is that what
Green
you said?
milk.
Kale! Kale fixes everything.
Gross. It's like, no, I'll just sleep for 1,000 years. Thanks.
Yeah, I'll just sleep for 1,000 years. I don't want to drink kale. That's disgusting. What the fuck is wrong with you people?
I don't think that the milk was green because of kale. I think it was green because it was alien.
Yeah, I don't care.
That's
Anyway.
better.
So yes, so I must be off to that. But in the meantime,
Do I get a new mentor, or am I just like, you know?
You have learned all
I am
you
happy
can
to teach you what I know prior to going to sleep.
He has his daughter.
Yay!
You can probably get help from the daughter.
There's the daughter.
The
Oh,
daughter.
she has not been fully trained yet.
Well, yeah, but she knew about the resurrection spell, which
She
is anything that
knows.
we didn't know.
She knows more.
She knows more than we do.
Yeah.
That is also true. But I am here, and I'm more than happy to teach Nasuana what I do know before I do go to sleep. Because
Okay.
my daughter will be joining me. So
Oh.
Ah.
that's how I'm going to train her. So she will be fully trained. She will not take 1,000 years to wake up. Probably like 2 or 3.
But they're gonna train together in Dreamland.
Mm-hmm.
Gotcha.
Dreamland's a good place to be because
So I get no mentor.
You're gonna be mentored, and then you'll have no mentor. You won't need one.
you will need one. You will know everything.
Okay, what else can you teach me?
What else would you like to know, Nasuana?
You say this like we all have some advantage that you don't now, but you're the only one with a mentor that can like dimension hop and be willing to talk
and
to
he's
you.
been super fucking useful when we're at a roadblock, and now he won't be there for when we need him.
He's not the Lord Ruler.
Yeah. You could have the it's totally cool to rape the slaves and want to murder them afterward mentor.
Yeah, which is why I'm so upset, because he's been so useful, and now she's taking him away from us.
Well, now we have Tenzin. Tenzin
He's
isn't
pretty
an
nice.
icon. We can bring him with us.
Why didn't we do that?
Because he's a father. We didn't rip him away from his children.
Especially a newborn.
We're
Also, he
nice
probably
with
wouldn't
that.
want to because he's got to do his whole build the air temple thing.
He's got to train the.
Not yet.
Oh
They're
yeah.
not.
They're not there yet.
They're not there yet. That's the end of season 2.
Oh.
I think that's the
Oh.
beginning of season 3.
But he's.
Yeah, it's the end of season 2.
But he's getting ready for that.
He doesn't know that's going to
He
happen.
doesn't know what's going to happen. We're in between season 1 and season 2 when you guys visited.
But he's still getting ready.
He has a newborn, however, which is probably why he's not going to be leaving anytime soon.
I don't know what questions to ask you until I come up with problems.
Then that means you have learned all you need to know. When you have no questions,
Good night.
you are ready to take on the world on your own. I do believe in you, Nasuana. You will not cause the problems that Brandon has.
Can she contact him while he's sleeping? Still.
Yes.
That's all I needed to know.
There we
Alright,
go.
I'm pleased. Alright,
There we
cool.
go.
There, see,
Alright,
that's
go
a
to sleep.
question.
There we go.
It's
So
like
part of it is that, like, right now my brain is broken. I don't know what to do.
The answer is to drink more. That is the answer. That is the answer to all of life's problems.
Always
yes,
the
because
answer.
drinking will reverse whatever.
Totes reverses any kind of brain damage. Medically proven. I'll do a double-blind study later.
And if you drink moonshine, it might be like a quadruple blind study.
There you go. Best kind. So, he is currently holed up in what is the name of that place?
Oh, where's the Elcrease?
In Avalorn?
I think we knew that because we said that the people of Avalorn couldn't protect the Elfries anymore.
I didn't know that.
He's saying that the Elfries is now in danger because of Crimson Head. It slaughtered the people of
Yes.
nailed it. And so now the warlock can just walk in and like a boss and burn it down.
Okay, that's not how I took that. I took that to mean that that the elves would theoretically go to protect the Elcrease, and now they're all dead, so they're not going to be helpful.
Oh, okay.
So I didn't catch
the
that.
Warlock Lord is in Malaterra, to the south of us.
Is that a town or a field?
That is a mountain stronghold.
Okay.
That is
And
where the
then-
Warlock Lord is going to gather his forces, and then he will attack Avalorn and slay the Elcrease.
That looks like a very Mordorish place.
It looks like we can't just walk there.
Yeah.
You can certainly walk in. And also, I do believe you can teleport in.
But then his forces are all over the place.
Where
I don't remember anyone
are-
saying anything about teleporting into Mordor. I think you probably could just simply teleport into Mordor.
Yeah.
Well, you could take